Wow, man. I hope I posted a video, man, but I've been gone for a while, man. I know I've been gone for a while. I haven't posted in a minute. I know. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. I've been trying to finish school. I'm on summer vacation, and I'm gonna try to make this little brief part of the little thing quick as possible to tell you where I've been and everything. It's gonna be very fast. Trying to make it about 30 seconds to a minute. Um, I've been trying to finish school. I am on break until the summer. Long story short, been trying to handle all that business. But I am going to be trying to start streaming and uploading, especially this summer, because I'm going to be free. I'm going to try to upload as much as possible. That is out of the way. I'm not going to dig too deep into that on this video specifically. Maybe in the future we could talk about that. But this video is going to be my recap, my personal opinion on Streamer University. You feel me? My personal opinion. I'm going to talk about all the the everything, how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? First thing first, I want to bring up is Kai Cenat. You are a major dub for this, man. You're a major dub. Major dub. It was very unselfish for him to be at 23 years old, 24 years old, at the top of the mountain, top of the, you know what I'm saying, to be at the top and still willing to put people on is something that does not need to be underlooked. So first thing first, we're going to say, Kai Cenat, thank you, your W. It was good content, and you got your message across, point across, and what you want to do was successful. So let's give major W to Kai Cenat. Now, next, let's talk about, before we talk about what was happening in the Streamer University, my opinions on everything, how everything went, in my personal opinion, I'm not saying what I'm saying is right, but my personal opinion is that I wanted to really bring up the fact that there's really people complaining that there's too many, you know what I'm saying? There's too many, and like, which I find to be insane. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really trying to learn how to filter myself, because the reason why I stopped uploading on YouTube and stuff so much as well is because I keep getting my videos taken down, keep getting my videos striked. One of my most popular videos that took off. So it kind of hit me. I was like, I got a little mad, but I'm trying to just be like, get over it. I'm going to be more careful on the content that I post on YouTube, because for some reason YouTube has been a little bit worse when it comes to copyrights, striking people and taking your videos down, blah 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 blah, etc. A long time ago, when I used to make streams, if there was music or something in the background or something, blah blah blah, they would mute it, cut it out. Okay, that's fine. You can mute it, cut it out. That's fine, no problem. But now they're like literally like they're taking down my whole video for playing a song in the beginning. They take out the whole video. So that kind of just like I lost about 2 or 3 videos, current ones, and even ones that have done good in the past. It was a big smack. So I was like, blah. So now that's here nor there. We got that out of the way. But basically, what I wanted to say was, I don't want to get canceled, so I'm going to limit. You know what I'm saying is, yes, there was a lot of black people on the campus, and people brought it up. I seen clips of it. XQC, which I'm not even a big fan of XQC anymore, because XQC he's a weirdo. He's a hater. But basically, they're saying that there's too many black people or something like that, and which I just found ridiculous, because there was a diverse group. Of course, majority was black. Yes, majority was black, but there were some Asians, there were some white people, there was some Latinas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, there was everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the majority was black. We know this. It was hosted by Kai Cenat, so of course he's going to support his community. Which is wrong with that? I watch a lot of TV shows. You feel me? And a lot of the TV shows, majority of the people are not black. They'll have about 1 or 2 black characters. Call it a day. It's not a problem. Nobody says anything. Nobody says a word. Nobody says nothing. There's like 1 black person. Now, a black creator create his own series, his own show, and then now it's a problem because majority of the people on the show is black. Like, come on, bro. I watch come on, like, for instance, I know Jersey Shore, they're not white, they're like Italian, whatever. People complaining that there was not a black person on there. No, it was a good show. We enjoyed it. We watched it. Even as a black community, we liked the show. Um, more examples. More examples. What's another show? A million shows. Like why? I thought some before this. Um, I don't know, but you get the point. Majority of a lot of shows, especially with my animes too. I'm an anime watcher, and this is for the Chinese community. This is not even black versus white. 'Cause it's not a black versus a white thing. This is just more of respecting people's culture, respecting everybody. But I watch a lot of anime. Majority of the time, it's probably about one, maybe two, if we're lucky, three black characters. Is that a problem? No, it's not. Like I mean, it does not matter. So for Kai Cenat to have a majority black cast, in my opinion, is complete BS. Now, I wanted to cover my opinion because a lot of the smaller creators was complaining that they was not getting enough interaction with the bigger creators, which I understand why there could be a little bit mad, blah 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 blah. But you already have an opportunity of a lifetime that millions of people would die to have. Millions of people would die to be in that position. So yes, maybe like because I watch a lot of the bigger streamers. I try to watch some of the smaller ones too, but I watch a lot of the bigger ones. I'm watching, the DDG was probably the one I watched the most. I watched a lot of Rakai. The little homie's funny. Rakai's entertaining. I watched a little bit of Wendy here and there. I watch, but I watch everybody. I was watching Cooking with Kaya, though she's not, a small streamer, but like, she's still like new to the streaming community. Watch some of her. The white girl, go to the should I watch her. Who else? A lot of people. Light Skin Kim was interesting to watch. Nina from Could Have Been Love. She was very interesting to watch. I enjoyed watching her segment, and a lot more. The list goes on. There was millions of creators. Lala was insane. It was nice to see Lala, DDG's friend. It was nice to see her grow. Blah 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 blah. A lot of people enjoyed Corey. I wish I would watch Corey more. Corey was pretty good. I needed to watch Corey some more. But at the end of the day, if you were there, it was your job to clip farm. It was your job to make sure that you got the clips. And yes, Kai did kind of give a hint, like, okay, the big creators, I need you guys to interact with everybody a little bit more. Especially with DDG. DDG saw it, and then he was making TikToks with more people, blah, 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 helping people out. But at the end of the day, it's entertainment. So DDG was playing his little role with basically the brawl situation with the girls, blah, blah. It was entertaining. It was fun. It gave it life. So it was kind of harder for him to play both of the fields of keeping it entertaining, but yet teaching, guiding, and help exposing new potential creators. And I felt like, you know what I'm saying? DDG did his job. We're gonna talk about DDG first. He did his job in terms of, yes, he was not completely, all up in the younger, the up and coming streamers face and blah blah blah. He was probably a little bit more catered to the women's side, which I don't feel like is a problem because there was creators who were helping out the newer creators. Ty Lil, Agent was amazing. And there was more people, but those were the two that really stuck out to my head. I was actually really out there doing their job. So I mean, though I know a lot of them were kind of complaining that like they needed more time with the famous people, blah 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 blah. Sometimes you gotta go out there and grab the opportunity. Be like, oh, DDG, I know you're over here talking with Lala, blah blah. Here, I need a clip. I need an opportunity as well. And I'm pretty sure DDG would have said yes to anybody. I'm not gonna say her name specifically because I don't want to but this girl DDG was giving her opportunities like, oh, I'll take a picture, blah blah blah, did this, da da da. You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of like, she didn't fully take advantage of the opportunity. So I was kind of in the chat like, you got to kind of grab it. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, we wanted everybody to shine. I wanted all the small streamers to come up, become bigger, and even some of the people who are not even small streamers, even they kind of elevated their career. We've seen a new light, and even gave people new ideas to be more creative, to actually, see what Twitch could potentially be Funny Mike was fun to see there, and Funny Marco was pretty nice to see there too as well. So yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people was complaining about that, but at the end of the day, it was their job. There was a 1 in a million, dang near, like millions of people, 2 to 3 million applications. For you to be selected, it was your job to go over there and take the opportunity and make something out of it. So I understand where some of that heat is coming from, but I feel like you got to take in consideration for the bigger streamers as well. They're trying to have a good time, enjoy the experience while, what I'm saying, having good content while supporting you. Could be hard to balance with a 3 day, 4 day span, which I kind of wish it was like a week. Come on, like I wish it was more of a week. I feel like next time if Kai does, he should do it for a week, but he should have more of a team. I don't know how much of his team was doing in the background, but so he won't overwhelm himself. I feel like next time, 2026. I feel like for 2026, it should be a week. But all in all, I'm gonna really cut this video out. Big shout out to Kai, man. That was successful. He proved, wow, like let's be honest, him and Speed are the two biggest streamers. But with this move, he made a move. Like he's obviously, we already know he's on the Mount Rushmore of streamers. That's not even a debate. But in my opinion, him and Speed is fighting for the greatest streamer of all time. Though they have a great relationship, which is so nice to see. Even though they're competitive, so nice to see. But dang, my boy Speed, you got to step up your streams, because this was something that was insane. But W Streamer University, man, I'm going to be uploading more videos. I'm going to be on Twitch more. I'm going to be streaming gaming stuff on Twitch more, because streaming on YouTube is done, bro. It's not fun. I get copyrighted for everything. I can't react to any videos. I can't do nothing. So with that being said, man, it's your boy Young Lulu, man. We are back. And make sure you like, comment, sub, share it, do whatever you got to do, man. We back on the grind, man. This is my summer, man. We're going to take over for the summer. We're going to post more videos on YouTube. We're going to be streaming more on Twitch. I'm going to try to link my Twitch. But other than that, man, we signing out.